Hey, welcome back people. This is not an MRE review today. Today we are going to review that, which is a Parkside Dundas GRAMPUS O-Gauge wagon kit, which I got at Reading O-Gauge show from my hometown. Comes around every December. I love this show, it's awesome. As I'm stuck indoors with a fractured foot and a bad legs, I have nothing else to do but try and pass the time best way I can. So this will give me a winter project. It will be stage by stage video on how to build a Parkside Dundas O-Gauge wagon, as nobody has done it before. So you just get basically a box of parts. Your box of parts, everything you need in that box. So we need like basic super glue, knife, pair of pliers, sharp knife, standing knife and stuff like that. So that's the floor of the wagon. These are the ends of the wagon. So basically you have to, I've made a slight boo-boo. When I did this, I did a dry run of this, and I suddenly realised I actually glued the ends, stuck the ends around the wrong way. So I've had to start all over again. I actually stuck it that way around. It's supposed to be that way around, that facing outwards. So these are 3-link chains you get. You get two springs, if you can see that, because I'm working from another angle, so I can't really see what's going on. I'm just guessing this is the general area. You get 2 hooks. I've lost 2 links already. They pinged off somewhere and I'll probably never see them again. But I have already 3-link chains that I've had from other O-Gauge wagons. So what we're going to do, we're going to fit these, instead of using the Parkside Dundas links, which are too small, as I have big fingers. So these are just too fiddly to deal with. I can deal with these, they're a little bit bigger, and I think probably a little bit more scale like, and when it comes to hook them up, it'll be a little bit more easier. These come off a sprue, brass sprue. So let's get on then, shall we? So make sure these are around the right way. Of course you have a diagram, and of course I wasn't paying attention to it, and notice these, you have to look real carefully when you put this wagon together. See these little gaps in the end. Those gaps in the end are that side. I actually stuck it round that way with the hook out. It's not. It's that way, the hook out. So I'm going to start again. So, but you just get one of these. You either make 3-link chains out of these the links they gave, the 3 links they gave you even. You just hook that on there and you widen that little hook up behind it. You can see that little hook there, and you press that down on there like that. You can use a pair of pliers if you want. Sometimes it goes, sometimes it doesn't. So a little bit fiddly. That, so you put them on there like that, if you can see that. That dangles down. You get one of these ends, make sure they're around the right way. It's that way around the back of the wagon. Front of the wagon is here. And you push that through that hole. Well, I'll widen the end up, someone will be able to get through now. Let's see if I'll go through. You might have to widen the holes up just a little bit. No, that went through. It went through. Then what you do, you put that spring on top of there. For anyone who hasn't done these kits before, this is what you have to do every single time. Then you just get your knife, split that right down there and bend it outwards, and that will give you a little bit of a thing to bend that round. You bend that round, and that one round, and there you go, see? Perfect, absolutely perfect. That's what you have. That's what you have to do. And to stop the chain coming off, you to put some super glue on that thing, and that will never ever come off again. But it's something you can do later on. You don't have to do it right away. You know, that's that can wait. But it's imperative that you concentrate on what you're doing. So that's supposed to rest on, apparently, on the above the buffer beam, which I think is probably on that bit there. That bit there, like that. But you thought they'd put some sort of lip there, wouldn't you? Just stop that going down. There's not that much of a lip you can grip to, but I think that's about it. It's something like that. That's what you're aiming for. But that'll be in stage 2, because I have another one of these to do. But make sure, if you ever get one of these Grampus wagons, make sure both of them are facing inwards towards the back, towards the wagon end, like that. Right, so I'll do the same again then. Flip that round. I found O gauge railways are much better than N gauge and 00, because you get better scale and better size. I put that through. See if I can open that one up a little bit. Yeah, I think that went. Yeah, O gauge I found it's just better scale. You know, it's bigger and you can get your hands on it. You know, you don't have to worry about fiddly, tiny little things. 00 gauge I've had since I was a child, but I got into O gauge about 10 years ago or more, 15 years ago, and I have never looked back. I just love the scale, love the size of everything. It's awesome. You try and pull that down. I'll have to take that off and straighten it up a bit or something. I don't know if you can see what I'm doing, because it's a completely different angle, so I'm just guessing you can see what I'm doing. I might be wrong, but that's what you do. Just slide that, if it'll go. If it will go, slide that over there. You press that down like that and hold it, and just quickly get your knife in there. Just twist it like that, and you bend it as quick as you can, like that, and quick as you can, like that. So there you go, there's number 2 end done. It's that simple. That's all you have to do, is make a T shape to stop that spring coming off. So there we go, that's stage 1 complete. Won't need those links after all. Both the things are done. And after I double check, make sure everything's perfect, I will glue the 3-link chains, super glue that little gap, so it will never come off again. It clicked in, but a little bit of super glue on a cocktail stick rubbed into that hole will stop those permanently coming off. Because I said the 3-link chains that come with this kit are too small for me. If you've got tiny fingers, fair enough, it'd be perfect. But that is all for today. That's stage 1 complete. Then the stage 2 tomorrow will be gluing the ends on to this wagon, and we'll see how that goes. But it's got a great instruction manual, well not instruction sheet even, tells you step by step, number by number. And all we have to do is compare it with a photo, the instruction pictures, just combine it like that. Then you'll say, oh yeah, that's numbers what, and that goes where. Also look on Google for Grampus wagons. Paul Bartlett, he did a load of pictures. Go and have a look at his pictures. You can use those as a guide as well, to make sure you've got everything right. But so that's it for me today. There will be an MRE next Wednesday, not this Wednesday, but there will be one definitely next Wednesday, because I found some cheap stuff on eBay, and I will review that next week. Right, so there we go. So that's basically what you're doing to start your O gauge wagon kit off. Get the buffers done, get the coupling hooks and springs set up. There you go, job done. Simple as that, so he says. But for somebody who's got big fingers, it's quite tricky. Very tricky. But anyway, that's it for me today. Thanks for watching. I'll probably be back tomorrow or soon with the gluing on section. I'm not looking forward to that because there's hardly anything to glue it onto. There's a very tiny little lip. Anyway, alright, cheers for watching. I'll be back tomorrow.